Right guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a blessed morning. Hope you're having a blessed sleep. Just want to talk a little bit about a wrestling match that I watched recently. Colby Covington versus Arman Tsarukyan, RAF 11 wrestling event. It was. I'm just going to do a brief overview of it. It was a good wrestling match. Colby Covington was a bit bigger than Arman. I think that played a factor, definitely. But yeah, I'll just go over it briefly. Look, just a brief review of it. Both men got the front headlock a lot. Arman shot in with a single leg takedown at one point and lifted Covington above his head. Covington kind of escaped. Arman got a single leg at one point and I think he took Covington down, but Covington rolled him through and ended up getting I think he scored like 2 or 3 points from that move. Arman scored a couple of points, but I'm not sure how he scored the points. Not really sure. I'm not familiar with the scoring criteria for the wrestling events. I'm only just starting to get into watching the wrestling events. I'm going to start watching the RAF events though, guys. I'm going to start watching them. I might talk about them on the channel, but I've got to get used to them first. Got to get used to the criteria and everything, and wrestling as a whole. I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes to wrestling, so I've got to get used to the criteria and everything, and the moves and everything. Really, I know a little bit about wrestling, obviously, from the UFC and stuff like that, and mixed martial arts. But I don't know a lot of freestyle wrestling, American wrestling. Do you know what I mean? I'm not that familiar with all the different moves and everything. So Arman shot a few single leg takedowns near the end of the fight. Near the end of the match, Covington sprawled really well, defended. The last takedown, Arman shot a single leg. Covington flattened him out and rolled to his back, spun to his back, what else? I'm just trying to think what happened near the end of the match. Something happened near the end of the match. I think Arman got a takedown, or went for a takedown. Covington might have sprawled and sort of ran away from Arman and got away from him and scored a point or 2 points from that as well. I think the score was 5-3 Colby Covington, I think, in the end, if I remember rightly. I could be wrong, guys, so don't quote me, but I think it was 5-3. Colby Covington was the winner, but he did have a size advantage on Arman. I'm not saying Colby isn't a great wrestler, because he is, but he did have a size advantage on Arman. Arman, it was a good wrestling match. Arman looked good, but like I say, Colby had a size advantage on him. If it was an equal playing field, it's apples and oranges. I mean, it's one of them. You can't really judge it, or you can judge it on the result. And Colby won. Do you know what I mean? But there was a size advantage, definitely. Colby beat Chris Weidman, and Chris Weidman's a very big guy. Do you know what I mean? So it just shows you the size discrepancy. So yeah, Weidman would be even if Weidman fought Tsarukyan, it'd be an even greater discrepancy. Just shows how good a wrestler Colby Covington is that he can beat Chris Weidman there. Chris Weidman's a good wrestler and he's very big. He was always one of the better wrestlers in the UFC. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Fair play, Colby Covington. That's all I got to say anyway, guys. That's RAF 11, the latest wrestling event. Arman Tsarukyan versus Colby Covington. I thought I'd do a mini review for you guys. Just not a mini review, but an overview of the event. Just my take on the event with my limited knowledge on wrestling. But yeah, I thought I'd do it for you guys anyway. Just a little fun thing, just to give you a bit of an overview of the wrestling match, and yeah, just something to talk about really. Maybe get you a new interest in wrestling, RAF wrestling. So yeah, but yeah, that's all I want to say anyway, guys. Take care. God bless. Much love, and I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.